Did you know that the simple habit of waiting for the perfect moment to invest could actually be costing you your financial freedom? What if everything you thought about building wealth was leading you in the wrong direction? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the top 8 personal finance lessons that most people only learn far too late. And trust me, once you hear these, you'll wish you had learned them sooner. But don't worry, it's not too late for you. These lessons can still change the trajectory of your financial future, no matter your age or current situation. Let's dive in. 1. Time matters more than timing. The first lesson is simple but powerful. Time matters more than timing. Many people wait for the perfect market conditions to start investing, but here's the harsh truth. That moment rarely comes. If you start investing at 25 and consistently contribute, you'll almost always outperform someone who starts at 35, even if they invest more. It's the magic of compound growth. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Don't let the fear of missing out on the perfect moment hold you back. Start now. Most individuals spend years waiting for a better time to invest, yet every year that passes means missed opportunities. The concept of compounding means that the earlier you start, even with smaller amounts, the more your money will grow. Imagine putting aside $200 a month at 25 years old versus waiting until you're 35 to put away $400. By starting early, you're giving yourself an exponential growth advantage that others who wait will never recover. 2. Spending habits matter more than income. This is a game changer. High income does not equal financial freedom. Here's why. Even if you make 6 figures, if your spending habits match that income, you'll never get ahead. It's not about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep. The true path to wealth lies in spending less than you earn and investing the difference. Think about it. Someone making $50,000 might be in a better financial position than someone making $150,000 if they know how to manage their money wisely. People often assume that if they just make more money, their problems will disappear. But that's far from the truth. Lifestyle inflation is a silent killer of wealth. A person who earns $200,000 annually but spends every penny on a luxurious lifestyle may never accumulate any wealth, while someone earning much less but living frugally could be building significant wealth through consistent savings and investments. It's not how much you make, but how much you manage to save and invest after covering your needs. Therefore, be mindful of your spending habits. They can either propel you towards financial freedom or anchor you in debt. 3. Assets create freedom. Liabilities create stress. Wealthy people know that the key to financial freedom is owning assets, not liabilities. Let's break it down. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket, like rental property or dividend-paying stocks. A liability, on the other hand, takes money out of your pocket like car loans or credit card debt. The rich focus on acquiring assets that generate passive income, while the rest of us often chase after things that require constant payments. It's all about buying income-generating assets and cutting out unnecessary liabilities. For example, imagine buying a house you don't need. While it may seem like an asset on the surface, a house with a mortgage becomes a liability because it takes money out of your pocket every month. Now, consider buying rental property. It might cost you in the beginning, but once it's paid off, it generates income for you every month. This is the mindset of the wealthy. They prioritize assets that increase their wealth over time. The more assets you own, the more options and freedom you create for yourself. And the fewer liabilities you have, the less financial pressure you'll experience. 4. Debt quietly destroys future options. Debt, especially high-interest debt, can be a silent killer of wealth. The longer you carry credit card debt, personal loans, or car loans, the more your money is tied up in servicing that debt rather than building wealth. Every dollar spent on debt payments is a dollar that could have been invested in your future. Debt restricts your options, leaving you tied to a job you don't like or making financial decisions based on what you can afford rather than what you truly want. The key to getting ahead financially is eliminating high-interest debt as quickly as possible so that you can redirect those funds into investments that help you grow your wealth. Reducing your debt will not only provide more financial flexibility, but it will also improve your peace of mind. 5. Saving is more important than looking rich. We live in a world that loves showing off wealth, but real wealth is quiet. The people you see driving fancy cars and living in expensive homes might actually be one paycheck away from disaster. Meanwhile, people who live below their means, drive modest cars, and invest their money quietly are often wealthier than they appear. The key to long-term wealth is saving and investing, not impressing others with appearances. So, ditch the designer clothes and focus on building an investment portfolio that grows over time. This lesson hits home for many people who may feel pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Social media, advertisements, and even peer pressure can create a false sense of what wealth looks like. But true wealth is not about showing off. It's about growing your assets steadily over time. A person who looks wealthy but is constantly struggling with debt is actually in a financial trap. On the other hand, a person who lives modestly and puts money into investments every month is building real wealth. So next time you're tempted to buy that designer item or take an expensive vacation, ask yourself, is this a good use of my money? Will it grow my wealth or just make me look richer for a moment? 6. Your network influences your net worth. The people you surround yourself with can make or break your financial success. Think about it. If you're hanging out with people who think wealth is only for the lucky or unethical, that mindset will limit your potential. But when you surround yourself with people who are investing, thinking strategically about money, and willing to challenge the status quo, your wealth mindset will evolve. Your network can either hold you back or push you forward. So choose wisely. Take a moment and think about the people you spend most of your time with. Do they talk about building wealth, investment opportunities, or business growth? If not, it might be time to expand your circle. Seek out mentors, communities, or mastermind groups where people are serious about their financial success. Having the right conversations about money can lead to new opportunities, ideas, and strategies. Whether it's learning about passive income or sharing business strategies, the right network can be your greatest asset. Remember, your network's mindset shapes your own mindset. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support your growth. 7. Financial education isn't optional. The sad truth is that most people spend their lives working for money, but few learn how money actually works. Traditional education rarely teaches you about taxes, investing, or building wealth. Instead, it focuses on skills that help you earn a paycheck. This knowledge gap leaves many people financially dependent their whole lives. To truly build wealth, you need to educate yourself about money. This means learning about tax strategies, investing, compounding interest, and understanding how different financial instruments work. While you can rely on advisors for specific advice, becoming financially literate gives you the confidence and control to make informed decisions. The sooner you start educating yourself about money, the sooner you can put it to work for you. 8. Consistency beats intensity. The last lesson might surprise you, but it's critical. Consistency beats intensity. It's easy to get motivated and make big financial decisions when you're feeling pumped. But the key to wealth is making small, consistent decisions over time. Whether it's investing regularly, cutting back on unnecessary expenses, or sticking to a savings plan. It's about doing these things over the long haul. The most successful investors are those who remain consistent, not those who try to get rich quick. We often hear about overnight successes, but the reality is that building wealth takes time. It's a journey, not a sprint. The person who invests $200 a month consistently for 30 years will have a larger portfolio than someone who tries to invest $2,000 a month for just a couple of years. It's not the size of the investment. It's the discipline to keep going. Consistency in building wealth is the ultimate key to success. There you have it. 8 personal finance lessons that most people learn too late. If you can start applying these principles now, you'll be way ahead of the game. It's never too late to turn your financial life around, but the sooner you start, the better. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. And remember, like, share, and subscribe for more videos that will help you master your finances. Let's start building that financial future together.